Well, I thought in some regards, we took a step in the right direction, especially with Devoe getting out there and hitting the big shots back to back, and giving us a little breathing room. We beat him on the boards by 6, which is a good stat, but when you look at the points off turnovers and second chance points, they beat us 26-14, and that's just a stat we got to get turned around. In our 2 losses to Vandy and BYU, those numbers looked the same, or even they were worse than that. So we definitely got to get those numbers turned around. Our turnovers, we've got to cut those down because it's creating such a difference in the number of shots taken. They took 13 more shots than we did. We shot the ball 56%. They shot at 44, but the field goals were were even because they had 13 more ups than we did. So we've got to get those turnovers cut down. We've got to get some guys going the offensive glass, and we've got to do a better job on the defensive glass. Those are the glaring statistics that we really got to get turned around and get turned around quickly.
Is this what you expected from Devoe? Did you think he'd have this good of a debut?
Well, I didn't know. He's been waiting for a year to play. Bob's been to a few of our practices. I mean, he's been a good player in practice. So I was just hoping he would carry over from what he did in practice to game, and I think the only difference is he missed a few more shots tonight than he's been missing in practice. So I wasn't surprised that he scored 18, but again, after sitting there for a year, you never know, if the shot's going to go down. And I think more importantly, 4 assists, 1 turnover, and 2 steals. He gave us a lift there. Now, if he gets a rebound or 2, he really had a great stat line.
How about Garrett? The fact that he didn't miss a shot at all. I mean, he played well.
No, I thought offensively Garrett played well. Again, he gave up a couple offensive rebounds to him that I was a little disappointed in, and the 3 turnovers, were disappointing. But you take those 2 things out, a couple more defensive rebounds and a couple fewer turnovers, and that's an outstanding game. Because I thought defensively he tried to guard. I thought he did a lot of good things, but no, you shoot the ball like that, and again, a couple more rebounds and a couple few turnovers, he had a great game.
Were you pleased with the defensive effort on the perimeter, limiting them to only 3-point field goals? Or is that more of their offense not clicking tonight?
At times, I thought we contested, pretty good, and a couple of ones they got were, rebound kickouts. So I thought we did a pretty good job. I didn't think our rotations were very sharp tonight. The ball would be driven. We just weren't getting to it until Tyrone got to those 2 and really gave him some contest some shots there late. We just weren't getting much rotation and many guys contesting shots, and so they got some real easy layups there.
Is that a sign of the youth of the ball club, or is that just the not getting the legs underneath them in the non-conference schedule?
Well, we've just got a long ways to go as a ball team. I think all the mistakes we're making are correctable. We've got to talk more. We've got to do a better job of getting back and putting our defense together, and guys got to be more aware. We've got to have better, defensive movement. But, I think those things are correctable. We just looked a step slow tonight on a lot of things, and part of it's Fresno. They're an undersized team that really spreads the floor, and they get that ball moving. They're a tough team to guard.
With that being said, the fact that it seems as if you're just somewhat disappointed in the performance, but you guys won. So I mean, it's pretty nice to actually have a game that you don't think you played all that well and still get a W.
Well, finding ways to win, especially early here, you see a lot of real strange scores. We found a way to win, and Devoe was a big part of that. Our vets were a big part of that. But yeah, we can make just as much progress winning games as we can losing games. So no, finding a way to win is important. We'll have to find a way to win against Portland State on Monday. They were 5-2 going into tonight's ball game, so we're going to have to play well there, and then we've got some time to get ready. So, but no, our job now is to have a good practice tomorrow and be ready to play Monday night.
Did you purposely schedule a situation that's like a conference weekend where there's a game a day and then a game?
Well, not really. I think Portland State had to play on Monday because of their upcoming schedule. You know, with us not playing until Sunday, Bob, and then we've got that crazy week there with, you know, Virginia couldn't move a game, and we had the tournament set, you know, so, you know, that'll get us plenty ready, you know, games back to back to back. But, you know, I did mention that to the team, that this is just like a conference weekend where we've got one day to prepare for a team and get ready, and you got to take care of yourself. So there are some similarities there.
You've had a couple of 3 games now where you've had like 2/3 of your turnovers in the opening half. I mean, is there a common theme you're seeing with that? Is it what you're saying at halftime straightening it out?
No, I think guys are, you know, just in such a hurry to make a play offensively. You know, I wish we had that same urgency on the defensive end and on the boards. But, you know, so many of the turnovers are guys just trying to make plays. And, you know, I like them to be confident. But, you know, when the defense is set, our ball movement's not good enough to get those guys in position to make plays. And a lot of our turnovers were, you know, we had a couple charges where we were trying to get to the basket. We had some travels where we were trying to get a shot for ourselves, and we traveled. And we had some careless passing. So, you know, a lot of things go into it. We got to get sharper. You know, a lot of it's mental. A lot of it's just guys getting used to playing with each other. And we're having to think too much about what we're trying to do offensively, which, you know, really gets teams moving slowly. You know, we probably have to simplify a few things and just get some guys moving a little quicker. All righty. Thanks.
Thanks, Susan.